Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of 1x1. Today, I have a secret that I have been keeping from you guys. I'm sorry, but I have been hunting creepers for TNT. We only have around 5 pieces right now, so we can't do much with it, but today's plan is to actually go down, actually no. No, because we already have stuff this way, and that way, and that way. We have nothing this way. Let's go this way. I'm going to dig down a little bit. We're going to make a space. I want to blow up some TNT on camera with you guys, and then we'll get into my idea. Okay, so we've gone down a couple blocks, and I think we're ready to start exploding a couple things, and we'll go back this way. I also want to expand it out left and right, but we'll see what the TNT does first. So let's run, and kablooey, kablooey. Okay. And we got our torch back. That's pretty nice. And it left us a little place for us to walk. How nice. I want this torch back, first of all. So if I could get this torch back, that'd be really appreciated. I don't know where that went. Right in there. Come on. I just want this torch back. Okay. Now let's place one maybe there, there, and there, just to give it a little bit of a bigger radius. Let's place a little bit of a cobblestone underneath that. Oops. Wrong spot right there. Run, run, run. And kablooey. Alright, the other two kablooeyed as well. Pretty nice, pretty nice. We're getting a decent area going on, so that's awesome. I still feel like I'm going to end up having to do a lot of work to this, but for right now, at least it's a little decent. Let's get back maybe one more here, and then we'll call it good. I'll come back and do a little bit of terraforming. Okay, so that's pretty decent. That's a pretty decent sized room. I still want it to be much bigger though. So let me do a little bit of terraforming and I'll be back with you in a second to actually begin the project. So we have a problem. I realize that I don't exactly have any snow, and that's a really big part of the project that I want to do today. So we need to go on a pretty big expedition to try and go find a little bit of snow. So maybe we go that way? I think we go that way. Back into the tunnel, we're going to go that way, and I'll show you if we find anything. Okay, so correct me if I'm cheating, but I just sort of came up an entire mountain in extreme hills just because I knew there was snow up here. Does this violate the rules of staying underground? Technically, I'm still underground, but I'm not underground from where we started, so I've gone up quite a bit. But I just need enough for just a couple snow blocks, and then we should be good. I wouldn't need anything else, just a couple little pieces of snow, 2 snow blocks. That's all we need for me to make a snowman, since that's all we need to make a little snow farm. So please, don't make this too hard on. Alright, so we actually have it working now. The snowman is producing some snow, so let me get to it, get a whole bunch of snow, and see you guys back in a second. Okay, so I only have a little bit of snow on me, but for right now, I want to just get around this little layer that I've set out for myself, this little track. But today's project, I know you've probably already seen it in the title, and it's completely ruined, even though I haven't announced what we're doing until like 3 minutes into the video. We're going to be doing a little tiny Christmas area. We'll be putting up a tree here as well, and we're going to be detailing it. We're going to be adding a little bit of houses and stuff. I think it's going to look awesome. But let me go around and just get this tiny little outer layer first, and then we'll come back to do a little bit more in terms of the detailing. Quick little status update while I sit here and grab a little bit more snow. We're almost done, and then we can get into the detailing work. I'm almost done the floor. I just need a little bit more snow, and oh, there goes the little snowman. Okay, but I'll show you what we have left to do. We only have this little portion left to do, that little strip right there, and then we'll do something with the roof, and I think that might be all we're going to do this episode, just because I still haven't planned out the tree design, and I do not know if this is a big enough area for what I want to do. So for right now, we're only going to get it prepped for later, and still make it easy enough for us to change it later on if we need a little bit more space. Okay, so I just laid down a little bit of a pathway so I can walk around and actually light up this area a little bit, along with coming around and slowly just placing down a little bit of snow on each little part. I'm sort of just planning on doing it randomly. I don't want to end up getting too uniform. Snow falls randomly, it's going to build up different places randomly, so I don't really want to make it too uniform, so we're going to try and sort of just change that, and I need to reach up there. Okay, fine. We'll just go randomly. How about this? Fine. We'll just go randomly since snow is just ridiculously hard to place. How about we just go all randomly and then hope we actually get something decent when we place it down. We'll take another look at it in a second. I just want to sort of get a whole bunch of snow down first before we do any changes so I can get a better grasp on what we're actually doing. And this is going to block our way. So is this one. So remove these two and we'll build up across here just a little bit, way over here in the corner, just along here. Jump and build this one up just a little bit more like that. Okay, let's see. Hmm. The cobblestone in the middle sort of blocks the view. Let me remove that real quick. Okay, so it's definitely looking better. It just needs more snow. I'm going to clean it up a little bit here in this middle area. I don't really like it. I just want the snow to sort of crawl up to the edge layers just along here instead of being all gunked up in the middle, since the middle is where we're going to be having our... I thought I was out of the 1x for a second. Since the middle is going to be where we are having our Christmas tree. So let me get a little bit more snow. We're running a little bit low, and then I'll see you back in another second. And I think we've done our job. I think it looks pretty good. I like how everything is sort of sloping and random. There's still space for the tree in the middle. Speaking of the tree, let me go get my wood and stuff, and we'll start the little base of the tree. Again, we're not really sure if it's going to go up taller than what we need, but for right now, at least we can get a base going on. Okay, so let's just try and get down the basic shape of the tree. Maybe one there that goes two, one there that goes one, one, and maybe three there. And then on the edges here, we're going to just bring them up in a little bit of a star, just like this. We're gonna have to break this one. I forgot my axe, and I'm breaking it with a shovel. Oh, geez. Okay, one there, and then yumpin, so we can actually reach, and we're reaching terribly since it's placing the wrong way, so never mind breaking these, because obviously we did them terribly. Yump, 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 and one more yump, yumpin. Okay, we have been yumpin, and, okay, let's see if we can just get up half a block, and, okay. Bring that block down, bring that as a half slab, bring some blocks down here, and then we can continue placing just like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one there, except break this one here, except breaking these two that I accidentally placed. I really need to go grab my axe. Wasting time breaking stuff by hand is just so annoying. Jeez, okay. And then on this side, obviously, as well, I don't want to leave though. This side, actually, no, maybe that side's fine. Let's break all of these, and then let's get a look at our little Christmas tree trunk. It's probably not going to look the greatest, and it's probably going to look too thick for this area, but who knows? Okay, yeah. Definitely correct there on my first observation. It does look too thick for this area. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of changes. So give me 1 second, I'm gonna do a couple changes and I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? Scrap the idea on the tree right now. We definitely need to make this area taller and a little bit bigger. The tree just looks too skinny, it looks too weird, and if we want any buildings in here, this is going to have to become a lot bigger of an area. But at least we got it started today, right? But for the last little bit of the episode, every time we make a little new area in a new little pathway, we always have to decorate the pathway, right? So this pathway over here is going to be birch, right? So oak, dark oak, I've already explained this multiple times, birch, and so we're going to make this pathway into a birch pathway instead. But first of all, I need to go farm some birch wood since we're all out, since it hasn't been a material that we've been using. So give me 1 second and I will be right back. Okay, so I got a little start on the birch pathway just to give you guys a good look. We're using birch and the normal stone slabs for this, and we're just going to be doing the normal little thing that we have been doing the entire time, which is making the little lines go as far as they can until they stop. So for right now, this would be half slabs and or the stone slabs, and it would stop here. So then we would start a whole nother layer of normal birch on this layer, and it would continue until it goes back up or back down, depending on what it wants to do. Stupid water. Okay, and through the glass tunnel, we're not going to change the glass tunnel. It's already glass, it's already good, but all of this right here, since it is on a birch layer, this is all going to be turned into birch, and then this layer is slab. So you get that, right? You get that by now. So we're going to change all of this into birch, and then I will see you back in a second when I change a little bit more up ahead into its actual materials, but for right now, I'm just going to finish off this little part, and I'm really, really bad at my stupid plank management. Wow! Okay, so finishing up this little last strip, and then over here at the step, since I do see it is a little bit stony, and then right above that, we're going to start the normal stone slabs, so I'm going to continue this, and I will see you guys back in a second. Okay, so the last things we need to do is to just finish up the little snowy area path, and then we're pretty much done. We have the entire pathway done, so leading from the little base way over here, we have our birch pathway done. Now the last little bit left to do is to actually just change it up into its normal design, and then we are going to end off the episode. So let me do this real quick, and then I will see you back in a second to end off the episode. But that's going to do it for this episode of 1x1. We got our little snowy area started. We just need to expand it out a lot more before we can get started on other stuff in it. And we did a pathway leading over to our new little snowy area. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of 1x1. That's going to be it for this episode. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So remember, stay fancy and peace out. Bye-bye.